Hello, my loves. Welcome to Lunette Tarot channel. And today we're going to find out which area of your life is changing right at this moment. Okay, so right as we speak, which area of your life is transforming? What is changing for you? And for that, we actually have three piles picked from the Light Series Tarot deck. Okay, and also three crystals here. All right, intuitively picked. Okay, so let me introduce the piles to you at first. For pile number one, you have the Five of Wands, and you also have this beautiful Amazonite. Okay? For pile number two, you have the Nine of Swords, and you also have the Black Tourmaline. For pile number three, you have the Page of Swords, and you also have this beautiful green Aventurine. Okay? So, take a look at these piles and see which pile you feel most drawn to. All right? And you can pause the video for if you need more time to, choose the pile. And if you've already chosen the pile, you can go to the description box, click on the timestamp, and get to your reading right away. Okay? Or if you do want to watch how I prepared the piles and the cards for you, you can join me in this card picking session. All right? So let's go. I love this part of the, tarot reading where I prepare the piles for you all. Okay? I really love this part. So, let me first take out a Celtic Healing Oracle card, okay, for each pile to see which area of your life is changing, transforming as we speak, okay? Which area of my pile number one's life is changing? Which area of my pile number one's life is changing? Which area of my pile number one's life? I'm saying mind. We'll see. Which area of my pile number one's life is changing? Okay. We have two cards actually. Which area of my pile number two's life is changing? Which area of my pile number two's life is changing? Can we see that? Which area? Actually, I'm feeling this card. So I'm going to take it. Okay. Alright. Which area of my pile number three's life is changing? Okay. Alright. So we already have the cards. We have two for pile number one. Okay. We have one and one for pile number two and three. Okay. So now let's see. Let's take another oracle card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Okay, which area of my pile number one's life is changing? Which area of my pile number one's life is changing? Okay. Which area of my pile number one's life is changing? Sorry, pile number two's life is changing. Which area of my pile number two's? Okay. Which area of my pile number three's life is changing? Alright, okay. So here we have these oracle cards ready. Now I want to pick out your tarot cards And for that, I am going to use the Tarot of the Divine tarot deck, okay? So we're going to take 3 cards each from this. So, which area of my pile number 1's life is changing? Okay, not so many. Which area of my pile number 1's life is changing? Alright. Which area? Okay, this one wants to come out. Alright. Which area of my pile number 1's life is changing? Which area of my pile number 1's? Okay. Alright, does this want to come out? I think they're asking me for taking out like 2 more cards. Okay. So, which area of my pile number 1's life is changing? Alright. Which area of my pile number 1's life is changing? Okay. So, we have 5 cards here. Which area of my pile number 1's life, pile number 2's life is changing? Which area of my pile number 2's life is changing? Alright, there we go. Which area of my pile number 2's life is changing? Alright. Which area of my pile number 2's life is changing? 3. Which area of my pile number 2's life is changing? Can I get one more card, please? Okay, I'm feeling this one. Alright. Which area of my pile number 3's life is changing? Okay. Actually, I'm feeling this. Which area of my pile number 3's life is changing? Alright. 4, 5. Okay. Alright. So here we have 5 tarot cards. 4 each here. And I want to take one affirmation card, okay, for each pile, okay? So which area of my pile number 1's life is changing? Which area? Okay. Which area of my pile number 1's life is pile number 2's life is okay? Which area of my pile number 3's life is changing? Which area of my pile? Okay, there we go. Alright, so here we are done with the affirmation card that comes here. Alright. We're gonna see this card later in the end. So these are your piles. Pile number 1, 2, and pile number 3. Okay, so if you've already chosen your pile, thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for letting me have your energy while doing, you know, this card picking session. And let's see you in your reading. Hi, pile number 1. So if you've chosen this beautiful card, 5 of Wands, okay, or this beautiful crystal, Amazonite, this is your reading. So welcome to your reading, and let's find out which area in your life is transforming as we speak, is changing right now. Okay, so for that, you have 2 Celtic Healing Oracle cards, so we're gonna look into it one by one, okay? You have Tyrannus, God of Thunder and Lightning. Very beautiful card. Okay, let me keep these cards here. I hope you can see. Okay, the other one you have is Spirit of Mountains, Breasts of the Goddess. It kind of makes me think of very interesting how it's like the breast of the goddess, and you actually have like 2 cards, and also with the fact that you have the 5 wands literally forming a mountain here, right? Like there's something to climb. I really like it. I really like this thing. Are you trying to climb something? Are you trying to climb a ladder? climb, your social circle, or maybe climb, in academics to the top. You're maybe in a competition or something like that. Are you trying to do that? Well, we'll look into the other oracle that you have, which is not for you. Not for you. And do you see there's like a fortune cookie with the message nope? So it says not for you. And there's chessboard again with all the queen, pawns, okay, bishop, and also like, okay, and there's a hand. I do see a sense of competition somewhere. Like, there's something about competition here that I'm strongly seeing in your reading, and I want to see what this is trying to say to you. So, let me first see this Tyrannus and the Spirit of Mountain. It could be that maybe your feeling of, you might be a person who is very competitive in nature, who used to be very competitive in nature, and something about that is changing. We'll get into it, okay? We'll get into it. Or it could be people who thought of you as competition, okay? Maybe that sense is changing. They don't want to feel that way anymore. Okay, always a feeling of competition. Okay, we're gonna see it. We're gonna see. All right. So there's something to climb. It could be you. Something is getting destroyed by the lightning too. So I'm very curious what this is. So let's take our guidebook and see what Tyrannus, the god of thunder and lightning, is trying to say. Okay, I am feeling called to read 35, Spirit of Mountains, first. So I'm going to read this one first. All right. Can you see? I think you can. All right, there you go. Spirit of Mountains, breasts of the goddess, invoking forgiveness. Known as the Paps of Anu, a set of two rounded mountains lie close together on the plains near Killarney in Ireland. Enacting an ancient ritual, pilgrims still carry stones from the bottom to the top of the mountains and place the stones on the summits, forming unmistakable nipples on the breasts of the goddess. Okay. The Goddess Anu represents impartiality and forgiveness of self and others. If you choose this card, you are invited to let go of harshly judging yourself or others, while corrective actions are essential in the course of human life. Blaming self or others is neither practical nor life-sustaining. However awkward or difficult, seeking and extending forgiveness frees life to be lived more fully in the present. The image of the breasts of Goddess Anu signify the nourishment of a mother's milk and boundless self-giving. As though untouched by human logic, she gives impartially and boundlessly to the just and unjust alike. Therefore, you are encouraged to partake of her wisdom in some aspect of your life, rather than judging or holding court on the actions of others or yourself. You may wish to re-evaluate and amend those aspects of your life in which a gentler and more forgiving approach would be freeing and more deeply gratifying. Okay, would you believe if I say, pile number one, that for recently, even today when I went to college and I was, on my way back home, I was actually thinking about this thing. So it could be that I was picking up on your energy, all right? Or it could just be a collective thing where, I'm also going through the same thing. So it could be that, it's a message, okay? It's a message. It's a very important message for the person, the people that are watching this video right now, okay? This pile. I don't know about the other piles. I haven't done their reading yet. But if you're watching this pile right now, it is a message for you and it's a message for me too, okay? So I was getting this intuitive message already while coming back from college that we should really focus on our actions, okay, and not really care about what the other person is doing. It's like, um we often just tend to blame others, or we often just tend to be like, oh, this person is not doing that right, this person is not doing this right, right? So we always tend to find the faults in other people, rather than, just minding our own business, and just, looking at what we are not doing right, and trying to better ourselves. And that is something that, actually, like, we need to do, but unconsciously, because of our past experiences, and because our brain always wants to save us, right? So that's something. Because of that, we tend to forget this, and we just spiral back to the same old all the time. And what I'm seeing here is that, your message basically is that, what I also found out is that you are changing. Okay, that's something that you're trying to change about yourself. Maybe with the lightning, that aspect of you, okay, always trying to be, always thinking that, this nature that, okay, I have to be at the top, always thinking that I'm better than others. Okay, they don't know what they're doing. Okay, they're doing this wrong. I know what's better, something like that. It's not really the right attitude. Okay, with the not for you, it's like, what I'm seeing here is like, you're trying to change yourself right now. You're saying that, no, this behavior is not something that I want to keep with me. Okay, this is not something that I desire to keep with me at all. And that's why I am going to try my best, okay, to change myself. All right, to change this thinking that I have of myself. That is what I'm seeing here. All right. You have to recognize that everyone is going through something or the other. Okay, not everyone is having it easy. Okay, not everyone is having it easy. So based on just what you see on the outside, you cannot judge a person completely and be like, oh, that is something that they're doing wrong. They should have done it this way. They should have done it that way. No, my dear pal number one. And I feel like you know about this. And that is what you're changing. So your attitude towards people is changing, towards yourself is changing, how you see things is changing. That is something that I'm seeing here. Okay, with the Turnus card now, let's see. 58. Turnus, god of thunder and lightning. Invoking vigilance, Turnus is a Celtic thunder god, presiding over the weather and conditions of men and women below. A flash of lightning and the roar of thunder signifies the unknown, changeable nature of the elements and fortunes of human life. Turnus brings a mercurial and destructive character to the company of the Celtic sky deities. If you choose this card, your life may feel beset with unforeseen changes. See? Changes. The swift pace of events can be unnerving and confusing. This oracle suggests the events are set into motion by natural forces outside your control. You are cautioned to be careful about your speech and actions. Wow, okay. My dear pile number one, what did I say? Your behavior, your attitude, how you see things, how you're saying things, your actions, your speech, how you're talking to people, everything is changing right now. So that is a change that you're going through, okay? So if you're wondering what is changing for you, this is what is changing for you, okay? Let's see more. You are cautioned to be careful about your speech and actions, and yet be ready to act swiftly if you or others are in danger. Okay, see, like you could see this as this thing also where there might be this fire and everybody's trying to save everyone from the fire to spread, and so this person is like climbing up to save others. So if your intention is to help others in some way, if your intention is pure, not to leave everybody in the dark and I only want something. Not like that, okay? It's not about what is for you, what is not for you. It's not about like that. It's not about winning. You see this chess game? The game hasn't even started, my dear. So it's like it's not a game that has to be won, all right? My dear pal number one, it's not a game that has to be won, it's life. All right. And here you have to live, okay, peacefully. You have to live with love, with light, okay? You have to, uh, you know, no matter how much you love competition or no matter how much you would desire something, you know, it's not more than peace. I'll tell you that. There would be a there would be a phase in your life where you'll be like, peace is everything I want. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing here, my dear. A lot of change is going on in your life. Okay? Um, that maybe you are seeing already, you are experiencing it, or you would be experiencing it very, very soon. Okay. So let's see more. Okay. Tiredness is associated with the forces of nature. As it is prudent to take precautions and go indoors in harsh weather, it is wise to act in a restrained manner and to maintain a low profile when the circumstances of your life are shifting. Strategizing is often useless, even unwise, not only because of changing circumstances, but also because your mental clarity may be impaired. Like changes in the weather. The fast pace now occurring in your life is likely to again change, and this oracle cautions against undue anxiety and encourages combining restraint and readiness in your present actions. Also, something that I was picking up here, my dear pal number one, is that remember I told you that you could be a person who wants to be at the top. Okay, you're a person who always wants to be at the peak, always wants to win, always wants to be at the top. And what your spirit guides are trying to say to you is that that feeling is changing, and you can actually, maybe because of a lot of experiences that you have already gone through or you will go through. Okay, you are seeing that that's not life, and you're seeing that I could be better in something, I could be good at something, I could be best in something. All right, even if my intention is not always to like push others down and go at the top, and climb and climb. My intentions could just be that I want to be better because I want to do good. Okay, say for example, you want to be, the top in your class. Okay, the topper, and you're having a lot of anxiety because you know that the people who are competing for that position, they are capable, and also you're always like on the edge. You're feeling like I don't know what if they do better than me. Okay, something like that. So you are working tirelessly. So I feel like that is something that you need to change about yourself, and it is changing. I feel like it has already changed. If not already, it is changing. Okay, so where I'm seeing that your approach is more of I want to do better because I love the subject. I want to know more about the subject. Whatever I do, I want it to be perfect. Okay, I want it to be right. Okay, rather than I just want to win. I just want to win. Even if it's like I want to do good and I want to get 99 out of 100, say, for example. I want to get 99 out of 100 because I want to be so much good in the subject that, like no concept is just left behind. Okay, it's no concept is remaining that I don't understand. Okay, I want to be like that because I love that subject. I just want to do it good. Okay, not the fact that even if I get like say for example 20 out of 100 and I'm happy because that's the highest. All right, because I get to win. Okay, that's not your win. And I think that is what is changing about you. All right, that is something that is changing about you. You're realizing what is a real win and what is not a win. Okay, not for you. All right. Very beautiful cards you've got, my pal number one. Okay, let's see. You have a card named cleansing. Feeling bogged down by the weight of thousand thoughts, feelings, or boxes of mystery objects lurking in your closets? Consider this a prescription to clean house, mentally, physically, literally, figuratively, and anything else that applies adverbally. It's hard to make room for new connections and experiences when every bit of your emotional space is cluttered with psychic bric-a-brac. So enjoy a major guilt-free flush out, and not to worry. You can always find new psychic bric-a-brac in the metaphorical clutter section of Craigslist. So I feel like, my dear pile number one, this is also something that's happening. You're trying to change your life. You're trying to, change things for the better. That's what I'm seeing. You want to clean up your space if that's what you truly want. I am seeing that happen for you. Okay, I'm going to put this thing here on the side. Give me a moment. All right. Okay. Now let's look into your tarot cards. What do you have? The Fool in reverse. All right. The Six of Swords in reverse. Okay. The Page, the Three of Wands. The Four of Swords. And the Page of Wands, yeah. Did I say the Page of Wands here? Guys, I didn't even know the Page of Wands was here. Oh my god, okay. So the Page of Wands is supposed to be here. Alright, so you have the Fool, the Six of Swords in reverse, the Three of Wands in reverse, the Four of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Okay, here too, do you see this fact of like the Three of Wands where this lady was climbing? I know the story means a little bit different here, but like, how she's climbing to reach something. Here, it's like it was in reverse. So I intuitively picked this thing that you are trying to not, give into the energy of climbing the ladder and just being at the top. That's what I'm seeing, okay? Because you're trying to take a break and do what really motivates you. Do what really gives you happiness. You see this Page of Wands being so happy, right? She is so happy. Like, I said she. I don't know if it's a he. It's just a child, right? I don't know the gender. Well, you get it. So, it's like, the Page of... I hear a puppy. Well... So the Page of Wands here, I'm getting distracted a lot. Maybe this means that you are actually not being so much serious about how you used to be, and you're taking your time to, look around and feel the nature, feel all the beautiful things, what's there, okay? You're actually being present. You're feeling your pulse. Do you understand? Like, you're feeling your pulse here. You're feeling that your life force is within you. So something, okay, also... with the lightning, it actually gave me the idea of pulse. So it's like when you hold here, and you actually feel your life flowing through you, right? You feel your energy flowing through you. So you want to be present in your life rather than always being in the mental clutter that we saw here. So you're trying to clean your mind from that. Okay. Also the fact that you actually have the Amazonite here. It is actually a stone of calmness, spirituality. Okay, so it's like it gives you peace, it gives you calmness. So it doesn't surprise me that you actually got this. Crystal, I picked it up intuitively, and I am actually seeing that the reading is coming out to that. Okay, my dear pile number one. A lot is changing for you. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. And... also the fact that you have this sword piercing through the mouth. So you are stopping yourself from saying a lot of things that you would normally say, considering the fact that that's not right, considering the fact that maybe you were judging too fast. Okay, that's also a thing. Maybe you were a person who used to, not be so much busy in their work and be so much busy in their own life that they did not really see that maybe the other people are not having it, truly right, right now. Okay, maybe they are going through something that is causing them a lot of pain, and not necessarily you know about everything. And maybe because of that, you might have judged or might have misjudged somebody, or it could also be that you might have not understood the full picture entirely, and you have acted out of you might have acted out of, uh, fear, or out of just an external perspective where you feel like, oh, that's not a right course of action, when in reality you should have seen the situation and acted accordingly. So right now I see that you're stopping yourself from doing a lot of things. You see how the Four of Swords is literally wrapped. You're stopping yourself from, doing wrong actions, speaking wrongly. Okay, so you're changing a lot about yourself. A lot of self growth is something that I'm seeing. Also, the fact that you're focusing on the things that bring you joy, rather than the things that bring you, just something that just gives you the sense of like, oh, I am better than them, but not happiness, not necessarily something that your soul desires. So you're more into also the fact that meditation and calmness came with the Amazonite. It could be that you are focusing more on what do I say? You're focusing more on feeding your soul positive vibes. Okay, you're clearing up all the negative energy that you're actually seeing here. It could be. All right. Um, yeah, that's what I see here, my dear pal number one for you. Okay, let's see. Let's see what is changing, what to expect. Some insightful messages. Okay, you have the wildflower. Do you see it? Live an uncontrolled life, free to grow anywhere and bound by nothing. See? You're following your passion. You're following the fact that I want to learn something. I want to experience something because I'm passionate about it. Not the fact that I am just bound by my, reality, bound by my circumstances, bound by whatever is going on in front of me, and I have to just follow the rules and all, and just always be this, trapped personality. No, you're not. You're letting your soul free. Okay, you're letting it run free. Enough of following the rules. Enough of trying to be the best. I want to be best, yes, but not in a way that I used to do it. That is something that I'm seeing here. Okay. Also, you got the wallflower. The funny thing is, when I saw the wallflower, I was reminded of the wallflower. Oh my god, what's going on? Look for the crack in the concrete to find your way out. See? You're trying to let your soul free. That is something that I see here, my dear pal number one. Something else. What can we pick out from here? Okay. Breathe. Yeah, slow down and contemplate the tea. Violets and ivy tangled around the caves. Wow. So it's like, take your time. Didn't I say this thing that you were taking your time to see the beauty in your surroundings, to see that, wow, life is actually pretty good, How come I was just running around and never noticing, okay, with the Six of Swords and Reverse? Like, how come I was always on the go and I was never noticing how beautiful life is really around me? And that's something that you are actually experiencing. Can I get something more for my pal number one? 2 more will be enough, basically. Okay. Ambition. Let your sights beyond the horizon, okay? That is something that I see. The fact that you are going to work on your ambitions, okay, the thing that passionates you, is what you are looking for, rather than just, just going through the fact that, oh, I just need to be, the experience is very like, I just don't want to be restrict myself into just one thing. Choose wisely. All right. Can you see this card? Be discerning. You don't have to keep everything in your net, okay? Be discerning. What thing deserves my energy? What thing doesn't deserve my energy? So what do I have to say? What do I not say? Okay. And the fact that it choose wisely actually came into the Four of Swords. Okay. This is a very good confirmation, I feel like. All right, my dear pal number one. So it's like you're choosing very wisely what to say, what to not say, how to act, okay, in a certain situation with people. You're changing a lot about yourself, okay. Your entire perspective of how things was going on is changing, if not already. You are going to experience these changes, and life is going to feel so much more vibrant and beautiful, even better than what you are expecting, okay, right now. So that's your reading, my pal number one. I hope you loved your reading, okay. If you did, please drop a thumbs up, and let me know in the comment section how it resonated with you. And if you do want, more exciting videos like this, consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll bring even more exciting videos. Okay, so we'll meet again in the next video. Bye. Hi, pal number two. So if you've chosen this Nine of Swords, or this beautiful crystal black tourmaline, okay, this is your reading. So welcome to your reading. Let's see what we can find out here for you. All right. Okay. Let's look into your Celtic Healing Oracle card, and we're gonna see what area of your life is changing right now. Hazel, 27, the Divining Rod. Very beautiful. I'm gonna keep this card here at the top, and we're gonna see what else you have. You have Orphaned. Oh my god. Pile number 2. Can you see how similar these two ladies look? There is something really, really interesting going on in your reading. Maybe the fact that you have been sad for a long while and something is changing with the divine intervention. That is changing in your life. Okay. Before we get into your tarot cards and the affirmations, I am going to read the Hazel card first from the guidebook, okay, for you. So let's see that. Card number 27. Okay. Can you say it? All right. The Divining Rod, invoking guidance. The hazel tree symbolizes purity and provides encouraging practical guidance. The green and edible hazelnut yields a milky substance signifying an ancient association with the mother goddess's fertility, purity, and healing. Its naturally forking branches are specially favored in divining underground sources of water by pointing to the flow of water within the earth. If you choose this card, the presence of the hazel tree provides practical guidance and direction in life's commonplace concerns. Because the hazel tree encourages serenity and quietude, now may be an especially auspicious time for taking a vacation alone or simply relaxing at home. Strategizing an activity will not help, for the hazel brings clarity by encouraging you to seek the inner meaning of events, relations, and situations. Looking at the surface of the events will not help. Instead, seek inner meanings and growth patterns that are not apparent on the surface of the things. Since the hazel tree's signals are often found in the natural world, you might look for guidance from the actions of the birds and other creatures around you, as did Celtic hermits of ancient times. For example, the sudden appearance of certain animals and their habits and qualities may direct you to aspects of your nature important to your personal development now. Seek quietude, then wait, watch, and listen. The fact that you actually have birds here. Okay. My dear pile number 2, what I'm saying that you could be very much drawn to pile number 1. You could be coming from pile number 1. Also, the fact that while I was preparing the cards, I was always mistaking between, whenever I was pulling out cards for pile number 2, I was always saying pile number 1. And the fact that the hazel card um actually, when I was like turning the pages for finding the card that came out for pile number one, I saw the hazelnut and it stayed in my mind. So it's something related. I feel like your also the fact that I actually said in pile number one that you are trying to battle the negative thoughts that comes into your mind. Okay, you're trying to see, you're letting the divine guide you into battling all of the negative thoughts that's coming into your mind. Okay, and you're changing your reality, you're changing who you are, you're seeing all the mistakes that you have done in the past, you're trying to seek deeper meaning. Okay, being the hermit, you're trying to see the deeper meaning behind actions, okay, stuff, and you're letting yourself get protected while doing so from all the negativity with the help of black tourmaline, actually. Beautiful. All right, so my dear pile number two, let's see what affirmation card you got. Integrity. Beautiful. Home is where the heart is. Wow. I align with the center of myself, a glowing core of personal integrity. Emanating from this core is a knowledge that I never have to compromise who I am or what I want. For anybody, I can live a life that doesn't include settling unless I want to settle. In which case, settling would be my idea of perfection and would cease to be considered settling. Paradoxes hurt. This is actually very good. It's like when you like something, even if it is settling, you don't like, you don't want to think about it that way. Like, hey, it's not settling. It's something that I like. Okay, I think I love this energy. The reason why I love these cards by Knock Knock, is because they are so hilarious. Like you would really enjoy reading them. Okay, so also the fact that orphan came and the home is where the heart is. I do see something that maybe there was a sense of feeling that you don't belong somewhere. Okay, maybe you were dealing with this feeling of I don't belong here. I don't think I belong with the people I am right now. I don't feel like I am in the right circumstances or something like that. You always felt like I don't know, maybe this is not for me. Oh, the fact that actually in pile number one, there's a wisdom oracle card that came was not for you. So it could be very well that maybe you experienced something where you felt like always a competitive energy gave you stress and anxiety, and the competitive energy that you felt in pile number one. If you're coming from pile number one, I think it's a message for you. So that competitive energy, maybe you went through a failure, which was too hard for you to actually cope up with, and you felt like, oh, maybe that was not for me ever. And am I deserving of this thing? So you went into a whole spiral of thoughts where you really understood that what truly matters to you and what doesn't. Okay, what is just anything that you can, it doesn't require your too much attention and feelings and everything. I feel that's coming up here. If you were going through something like that, that could be a message for you. All right. What else do we have here? Let me see. Okay. Let me look into your tarot cards. All right. The Four of Wands in reverse. Okay. The Justice card. The Hermit. Oh my God, my pile number two. This is crazy. This is so crazy. Okay. When I was reading this card of 27, okay, it said that, this thing. Since the hazel tree signals are often found in the natural world, you might look for guidance from the actions of the birds and other creatures around you, as did Celtic hermits of ancient times. And when I saw this, a word of Celtic hermits of ancient times, I just randomly thought in my head that what if you get the hermit card? That would be really funny, I have not seen these cards at all when I was preparing. You can go to the card selection process and see, right? You actually have the Hermit card. What? This is funny. Oh my god, guys, I'm so excited. I always love whenever this kind of thing happens in a reading. I really love it. Okay. I love this. Okay. You have the Ace of Coins. Beautiful. And you have the Six of Coins. Wow. Okay. All right. So what is changing? The sense. Okay. Also with the Six of Coins, I feel like the sense of if you have felt a very an energy of loneliness is coming up a lot here. So I do see that if you have felt like you don't have friends, or you don't have the right people in your life that can give you, the emotional, you know fulfillment that you desire. Okay, and you've actually been just alone for a long time. I do see that the feeling of home, like you want to find home in a person, in few people, basically. If you're searching for that and you have not felt with the Four of Wands in reverse, you have not felt that way for a long time, I do see that your justice is being brought to your situation. Okay, and you will be directed to the people that will bring you that happiness. Okay. It's something like I'm seeing that you're changing, your surrounding is changing, the people in your life is changing, maybe the people that you have in your life, they are also changing internally, and life is going to feel more easier and better for you. Okay, with the Six of Coins, there will be sharing, and caring. That's something that I heard. Okay, and how is it changing? It's because you are, changing from within. Okay, because you're changing from within, that is why your reality, the 3D that you're seeing in front of you, is changing. People are changing, everything is changing. Why? Because you are changing. All right, so that is something that I'm seeing here. Pile number 2, very beautiful, very beautiful. So a sense of home, you are going to find the place that you really belong to. You're going to, with the orphan, if you have felt like you're left behind, that you're not finding your soul tribe, you're not finding the people, or it could be that you're not, you feel like you're misunderstood, you feel like you're not really understood by people. It's changing because you've started understanding yourself better. All right, and because of that, because you're also trying to change your thoughts. That is also something that I actually saw with the sword. Okay, you're trying to change your thoughts because you're learning a lot from your surroundings. Things are are becoming better. See, Wallflower. Look for, you could be attracted to pile number 1 very well. This card also came out for it. So Wallflower, look for the crack in the concrete to find your way out. Okay, look for your mistakes so that you can actually correct them. Oh yeah, this card also came out my pile number 2 in pile number 1. You are coming from pile number 1. If you've not seen pile number 1 yet, you can go and see that pile, because it has more messages for you. Choose wisely, be discerning. You don't have to keep everything in your net. Yes, be discerning on what you want to keep, what you want to learn, what you don't want to keep thinking about. Okay, choose your thoughts wisely. Okay, I'm getting a lot, so I'm not going to take so many. I will take maybe this one. Okay, optimism. Yes. All right, after each rainstorm there will be clear sky. So things like maybe because of something that has happened that has actually caused you a lot of pain, because I do see that pain is very evident here. I see that has caused you sleepless nights. I do see that after the rainstorm, a rainbow and a clear sky is coming. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see it, but a very beautiful thing is coming for you. Okay, very beautiful thing. All right, a very beautiful experience where you're not going to feel like you're not heard, you're not understood. Okay, it's not going to feel that way. All right, self-care. See, tend to your garden. Self-care. Also, with the fact that I center myself, glowing from a personal integrity. Okay, I'm going to, like it's saying that I can live a life that doesn't include settling. Also, the fact that emanating from my core, okay, is knowledge, and I never have to compromise who I am or what I want. So you don't have to compromise who you are or what you want. Whatever you want is okay, but do see that if you're not doing something, you're not hurting someone by your actions, that's something that you have to choose wisely. Okay, your words and stuff. Courage. It's not about not being afraid, it's about doing the things that needs to be done despite of being afraid. So it's fine if you're actually afraid about doing a certain things, don't be, because you have to recognize the power. Also, the fact that you have a sword here, you have the power, and you have to know, even if you are scared at times, it's right. Okay, oh my god, my pile number 2, the synchronicity, my dear. You actually have the courage twice. When picking roses, don't fear the thorns. Beautiful. So what I'm seeing here for you is very evident that what changing for you is that how you're feeling, maybe the feeling of let down, feeling that am I really enough, can I do it, all these thoughts are going away from you. Okay, you're gonna put so much care into your self-care. You're gonna give your energy and into so much love, a love and light kind of energy into yourself, that you're gonna feel that you are being optimistic. Okay, you're being very positive about everything. With the optimism card, you're being positive about everything, and you're loving your life, and you would also feel the power, the courage to actually do what's right, what's wrong, and also deal with everything in your life. So you're actually going to do that. You're actually going to see how you're transforming. So what is transforming in your life is your strength to fight negativity. With a black tourmaline, if you know this crystal, basically the stone, okay, it wards off negative energy. Okay, so what's changing in your life, if you want a summary? Okay, one liner. What's changing in your life is your power to fight with negative thoughts, negativity in your life. You are changing completely everything negative that you think with, taking the right course of action. Always stopping yourself whenever your mind drifts off to something negative. You're like, no, that's not what I am. That's not who I am. That is not my life. This is my life as I speak. Okay, so that is what's happening here. You're becoming more discerned. Okay, and you're becoming more powerful, okay, with as we speak. Okay, because that's what I actually talked about, right? That this reading is talking about which area of your life is transforming right now as we speak, is changing right now. Okay, so that is something that is changing for you. Okay, so my dear pal number 2, I hope you loved your reading. If you did, please drop a like and let me know in the comment section how it resonated for you. And if you want more readings like this, consider subscribing to my channel. Okay, I'll bring more readings for you. And yeah, thank you so much for letting me tune into your energy. Okay, we'll meet again. Bye. Hi, pal number 3. So if you've chosen this beautiful card, Page of Swords, or this beautiful crystal, Green Aventurine, okay, this is your reading. And we're going to find out what area of your life is changing right now, okay? Which area of your life is changing as we speak, all right? And for that, I want to look into your oracle cards, the Celtic Killing Oracle card. Triple Mother Goddess. Beautiful. And you see a lot of also with the fact that you have the Page of Swords, there is some idea maybe you have that is going to bring you a lot of abundance with the Green Aventurine, because if you know, this stone is for a lot of abundance and prosperity, and the fact that you actually have the triple mother goddess, the card number one, beautiful. You actually have the card number one, and the fact that you have so much food and so much goodness here, magnificence, beautiful. All right, you're magnificent, my pal number three. Okay, you have the card breathe, very beautiful. Okay, like, do you notice that there's a face here? So peaceful and calm and glittery it is. Even if it's like peaceful and calm, it's shining. It's like royal kind of feeling. I'm getting a royal kind of feeling here. I don't know why. But okay, let's see. We'll see what that is. Right. So before we start your reading, and looking into your tarot cards, I want to read the triple mother goddess from this guidebook. Okay, so the first card is this. Let's see. Invoking Majesty. Oh, guys! This is crazy. Did I say that it's kind of giving me a very royal vibe? What the hell? This is so funny because it's like it is not only in your reading, because it's happening for the past two readings too, on 1 and 2. The crazy synchronicities, okay, that I'm experiencing today, guys. It's off the roof, okay? Let's see. Invoking Majesty. The triple mother goddess signifies the majesty of Mother Earth in the giving of life. She presides over giving birth, the fruitfulness of plants, generativity at all ages, and the splendor of earthy and womanly wisdom. She symbolizes the mature wisdom of an aged woman, and her qualities invoke authority, generativity, and an inner connection with the life-giving sovereignty of Mother Earth. If you choose this card, you are invited to bring authority, stability, and vitality into your personal life and affairs. Your expression and activities may need to realign with the abundance of the triple mother goddess. The life-giving and sustaining power of the earth. Her powers are sublime, primal, and rooted in the earth. Perhaps you feel unrooted or disconnected from the spontaneous fruitfulness of the natural world. If so, the generative powers of the triple mother goddess will provide power and authority to your intentions and actions. In aligning yourself with her life-giving energies, you will begin to reconnect your own life force with her expressions in others around you. Approach her with optimism about possibilities and opportunities, because the triple mother goddess faces in all directions. Her qualities are especially abundant in the natural environment and in the creatures that inhabit the earth. Spending time outdoors enjoying her manifestations in nature will help you recharge. Very beautiful. And the fact that I'm actually feeling that very strongly, there's something that idea that you have, okay? There is an idea that you have. All right, in your spirit guides, these birds, they're trying to put your attention to this idea. And it's like you're changing your life by you're stepping to your new reality, okay? You're being guided very well. You're being guided and you're protected towards this something that is going to bring you a lot of abundance and a lot of magnificence, a lot of I'm saying power, and I'm also saying what do I say, like it's not like it's power with respect, okay? That is something that I'm seeing here. Very interesting. All right, okay. Now let me see your sensuality. Okay, beautiful. Embracing sensuality doesn't necessarily mean you're a middle-aged swinger. It simply means you're savoring one of the coolest aspects of being alive, sensory input. It's time to get decadent and reward yourself with gifts for the senses. You could drop a wad of cash or champagne and chocolate, or you can tune in and enjoy the incredible gifts around you. Also, the fact that I actually thought of candles, that could be something that could be significant. If you're thinking of, buying candles or putting candles, you like to make candles or put candles in front of you when you're trying to meditate or stuff, that is something very beautiful. Or when you're working. Okay. You could drop a wad of cash, okay? Or you could tune in and enjoy the incredible gifts around you. The taste of an orange, the sounds of a forest, the texture of corduroy? I don't know your life. The point is, it's time to savor whatever your senses can grab hold of, even if it means you're being sensual. Gross. I love this card. Okay, wait, hold on. Oh my god, okay. All right, so let's look into your tarot cards. You have the King of Wands, guys. Beautiful. You have the Emperor in reverse. All right. The Eight of Swords in reverse. Good. The Six of Cups and the Strength in reverse. Okay. Guys, I feel like there is a lot that maybe you were going through. All right. It's not just that you were going through the feeling of, there was a certain phase in your life where you felt like you can't hold on. And it's like you have to always, put your hand up for help from others. But now it's like, you felt powerless. You felt like you don't have the power. And maybe that's why the fact of majestic feeling is coming. So what is changing in your life is the feeling of you to always going out of your way, and you always seeking out for help. Okay. You always wanting help from others because you were not doing good. Okay. That is something that is changing about your life. Okay. Your self-esteem, your worth, okay, the way you see yourself, that is changing with the King of Wands. You see how beautiful change it is. Your strength is changing. The feeling of always not being able to give yourself adequately, that is changing. If you're not, okay, there is a message that I actually got, which is saying that it could be a little bit sensitive for some people who are watching this pile right now. If you were not able to, feed yourself, and for that you actually needed money from others, and you were really, really feeling very powerless and very helpless at that time, I do see with the Triple Mother Goddess that is changing. You have a certain idea that you are wishing to work on. Okay, you're having faith in yourself, you're believing in yourself, you know that this idea has a lot of potential, and you're protecting it with all the fire that you have in yourself, okay? And I do see that it's going to give you a lot of abundance when you don't have to worry about feeding yourself or the mouths in your family. Okay, the people that you care about, you could be a mother who is struggling. I'm very sorry if that's something that you were going through, my dear pal number 3. But I do see that what's changing in your life really, really soon as we speak is that your life is becoming more abundant starting from now. It's becoming beautiful. Okay. So I do want to pull out some. Okay. How much cards do we get? We got 3. All right, we'll take it. Dive. You don't find pearls on the seashore. It is a message for you. So dive into, okay, even if it looks like, you see it here? Even if this thing looks a little scary, that, oh no, how will I, this, okay, oh, the fact that you actually have a lot of swords and a sword here, and she's walking on the sword, even if it's causing you pain because you're walking on the blade, right? And you have to balance, right? So even if you feel like it's a very tricky thing, okay, you're not sure if this is going to bring you abundance or not, you're like, but it's tricky. Maybe I need to, learn more about it. Maybe I need to, do I have all the knowledge that I need for taking a leap of faith and embarking on this journey, embarking on this project? But if it works, it's going to give me so much abundance. If you're having an idea like that, you're advised to, dive into it, okay? Because you don't find pearls on the seashore. It's like if you stay in your comfort zone, you're not going to find what you truly desire. Okay, your life is not going to change, right? Oh my god, my beautiful pile number 3. See, I'm telling you, there is something about the synchronized. You have the strength card and you have the strength card here. So it's saying stay afloat and feel steady and calm. See, also the fact that you have breathe card here. Okay, beautiful. Perseverance, stay the course. Persevere. Even if it sometimes feels like, oh no, I'm not sure what's going on, what might happen, can I do it? Persevere through the process, okay? Persevere. Any good thing requires time. And your main card is also the Page of Swords, which means that you have to, gain more knowledge, hone your skills, all right? That is something that you have to do. Okay, let's see. Be present. Use the hours, don't count them. See, use the hours, don't count them. You don't have to look at whether you have everything in your hand or not. Just keep doing the work. Keep putting in the effort. Okay, you don't have to worry about left and right. Keep putting in the effort. Be there in the present. Hold on. All right. So I am going to, no, these cards are a lot, so I'm not going to take all of these cards. But I feel this card. Prudence. Don't be lured by the siren song. Yes, don't be lured. Okay, there is something about the siren song which makes me feel like your negative thoughts that sometimes tell you that, what if? Okay, what if this is not right for me? What if I'm on the wrong path? Honey, you wouldn't be in this path, okay? You wouldn't be in this video either if it was not meant for you. Okay, you wouldn't worry about this thing, okay? Whether it's going to give you abundance or not, whether it's going to give you the love that you desire, okay? Anything that you are actually wanting in your life. Okay, maybe a change. Maybe you're changing something about yourself. It doesn't have to be always, the abundance of money, food, or something like that. It could be as simple as, wanting more love in your life, right? With a sensuality card. Maybe that's something that you desire. You wouldn't be in this video, or you wouldn't even be thinking about how to change your life if that was not meant for you, okay? So please believe in your strength. Please believe that whatever you desire, it is going to happen, and you have all the power, okay? All the power, all the strength you need to get those things, okay, right away. So that is your reading, my pile number 3. I hope you loved your reading, and if you did, please drop a like, okay? And let me know how it resonated with you. If you're actually going through a phase where you are trying to change your life, you are looking out for a change, okay, where you feel like your efforts are reciprocated, okay, you feel like you don't have to, holding on doesn't feel so hard. So if you're actually looking for something like that, this is your reading, my dear pile number 3, and I see that everything is changing for the better, okay? As long as you just focus on you persevere and you focus on the positive aspects and your work and what you are actually trying to build. Sorry, excuse me. Rather than, focusing on your negative thoughts, that like the siren song, rather than getting lured by, also the fact that you actually have the 8 of Swords, which means that rather than letting yourself dive into the illusions of the mind, okay? So because it has come in reverse, you are currently walking on the path of mastering your mind and not letting it make you its slave, rather than you are making it your acquaintance and growing together for the better, okay? To attract all of the beautiful things in your life. So that is something that I say for you, my pile number 3. If you love this reading and you want more exciting readings like this, consider subscribing to my channel, all right? And yeah, that was your reading. I loved your reading, pile number 3. And hope to see you again in the next reading. Okay, bye.